Hello, cannedcream here, CC for short, and today I would like to talk to you about the elements of harmony.
Harmony, harmony, oh love.
Or to be exact, just who else could embody their spirit? What if the main six ever fell in battle? What if they'd never met in the first place? Which other equestrian residents could take up their place? I would like to answer that question for you and give you my choices for the secondary six. Before we begin, let me throw up a little disclaimer. Some of the characters I will be listing have had little to no real development within the canon show. So instead, I will be basing their personalities and traits off of a cobbled together persona generally agreed upon, or at least popular, within the Brony community. We've got some big horseshoes here to fill, so without any further ado, let's get to the list. And first out of the gate is loyalty. For this, we have to look towards a pony that places the well-being of those around him first. Someone who is both courageous and strong. And for this, I see no better choice than Twilight's own BBBFF, Shining Armor. Having already been shown to be a loving and committed brother, Shining must also possess an equal dedication to his fellow soldiers to so quickly advance in the ranks to Captain of the Royal Guard. During the events of both A Canterlot Wedding and Crystal Empire, Shining Armor works fiercely to protect the ponies of both kingdoms against the threats presented against them, pushing himself to his very brink in the process. What makes him more impressive is that he's not risking his life for just a friend or loved one, but for hundreds of ponies, most of whom he has never met and never will. As both Captain of the Guard and Prince of the Crystal Empire, he has made a pledge to protect his people. Every time we see him, he is going above and beyond that call. Shining Armor, who would not abandon his kingdom to save his own life, represents the spirit of loyalty.
Are you crying?
Of course not. It's liquid pride.
How about generosity? Which pony gives the most of themselves for the betterment of others, without expecting a thing in return? Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you my choice, Miss Cheerly. Cheerly lives and breathes for her students. In fact, she says as much herself. She's heavily invested in the growth and nurturing of her class, loving and caring for them all equally, despite knowing that each and every one of them will eventually grow up and leave her behind. This does not deter her. Even her cutie mark symbolizes her passion for what she does. She's really that one great teacher that every student should have in their lives. Miss Cheerly, who selflessly gives her all to each and every foal that passes through her doors, represents the spirit of generosity.
I have lots of good friends and wonderful students who care about me very much.
What of laughter? Now, you're gonna have to bear with me on this one. But for the element of laughter, I want to point to the one, the only, vinyl scratch. So why vinyl? I don't take the element of laughter in a literal sense. To me, it means to bring happiness to those around you. While Vinyl might not go around personally trying to brighten up every pony she comes across, she does matches Pinky's bombastic personality, only in a different way. Less the kooky ditz and more of the showman. She has an undying passion for music and a desire to make every pony in her audience feel alive. Like Pinky, she brings a party that's open for all. Only hers comes packed with a bit more punch. And besides, what other pony can match Pinky with her very own personal canon? Vinyl Scratch, who banished loneliness by making every pony one with the music, represents the spirit of laughter.
All right, every pony, take a seat. I got this.
Next, honesty. Who among the pony population is and always has been the truest, both to themselves and to others? For this, I put my vote in for the stallion stud himself, Big Mac. A soft-spoken man, but I don't think Mac even knows how to tell a lie. And while he may keep most of his answers to a simple yep or a nope, when he does talk, it's because he has something very important to say. Big Mac is the kind of pony who would always tell you what you need to hear. Maybe not always what you want, but what you need. Whenever he's put into a situation where he knows the truth will sting, he tends to get very nervous, his good heart being put at odds with his good intentions. Honesty, it seems, just runs in the Apple family. Big Macintosh, who never wavered in listening to his heart, represents the spirit of honesty.
How do you like them apples?
Next, kindness. And for this element, the clear choice for me has to be Derpy Whooves. Or Ditsy Do, if you prefer. I don't. If there's one universal truth I've seen presented with Derpy in her fan reincarnations, it's that she always thinks with her heart and has a near bottomless capacity for love. Despite, or perhaps because of, her own physical disability, Derpy has learned to accept other ponies for who they are. She treats everyone around her with respect and gives them the benefit of the doubt. She is the type of pony who can always be counted on to have a soft smile and a kind word when you need it the most. Always smiling, always trying her best, always striving forward. Derpy, who sees the good inside of every pony, represents the spirit of kindness. And last, but not least, But one element to rule them all, magic. For this, we need a very specific pony. A pony who understands the ins and outs of magic. A pony who has experienced the best and worst of it. A pony with more than a few, shall we say, tricks up her sleeve. For the element of magic, we need a pony who is a zebra. For the element of magic, I choose Zecora.
That's impossible!
Now I hear you saying, but cannedcream, you magnificent gift from heaven! How can Zecora represent magic when she's neither a pony nor a unicorn? Well, let me tell you. It's because Zecora understands magic. Think about it. When even Twilight herself has a question about magic that she doesn't understand, who is the person she turns to for help? And she usually has the answer. Look at the vast scale of her power and her knowledge of what she does. Zecora was not born into this like Twilight was. She learned it all by herself, gaining a mastery that could possibly rival most unicorns. Even though she does not have direct access to Equestria's magic, she has found a way to work with it. If you want some pony that represents the very essence of magic itself, Zecora has to be that person. So there you have it. Your new Elements of Harmony roster. Shining Armor, Miss Cheerly, Final Scratch, Big Macintosh, Derpy Whooves, and Zecora. Your living embodiments of loyalty, generosity, laughter, honesty, kindness, and magic. But what do you think? Which characters could represent the Elements of Harmony outside the main six? Post your own lists below and let me know what you think. While you're at it, subscribe to my channel, just like all the cool kids are doing. Thank you very much for watching, and as always,
Stay pony, my friends.